Hey, hey, hi everyone. This is Christy with Crafty Christy and Milo. Say hi, hi. We haven't been on for a while, have we? So he wanted to say hi. And say hi. Okay, I'll put him down. I'll go lay down. Oh my gosh, he's stuck in my necklace. Okay. All right. Hi guys. So I'm doing a video, so this will be a playback for you. So go ahead and when you hop on, just give me a like or thumbs up or something so I know that you've been watching. But my name is Christy from Crafty Christy, and I used to go on a lot and do videos, and lately I haven't this past year, so we'll kind of catch up and I'll tell you why. But or the past several months, 9 months about exactly, who's counting. But I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture, but I do other crafts too. Now though, Chalk Couture has so many lines of, we have resin, we have embroidery, we have ink, we have can't think of the name of the paper, don't come to me. We have all kinds of new things coming out, so you might see me doing things that aren't typically Chalk Couture, but they will be or are with our new launch. So we've had a lot of launches recently. We had a summer launch, which has a bunch of bee things and sunflowers. If you're a sunflower lover, go look at it. We have a Highland cow that's the cutest. You're going to see me do a video with it because I have to make myself a shirt. And then we just launched another. We had a patriotic line, which a lot of those are 60 to 70% off, so go check that out. And then we just did another, our autumn line. We did some pumpkins and things like that. Scarecrow is so cute. And then they went ahead, because they know a lot of us make things to sell, or we are crafters that do vendor events and that kind of thing. So they went ahead and gave us a few Christmas ones. So we have like snowman, and we have a really detailed vintage Santa head, and we have some other a leaner that's coming, that's a snowman porch leaner, and different things for Christmas. So go check that out. There's more coming. We collab with Tiffany Thiessen in the past several months. We've been doing that, and she's got the cutest Halloween line, you guys. Her son is a skater in California, like a skateboarder, and so it's got a lot of that kind of feel to it, but it's a neat little line for Halloween. And then we also have our peanuts, of course, celebrating the anniversary of peanuts, and we have several that have come out, but we also have another, we have some autumn that are coming out soon for it too. So just lots of launches every month. Just kind of, if you want to keep up with it, I'm going to be better about putting it on my page, which I do put things on it, but I'll be better about telling you guys now that things are calming down a little, knock on wood. And also, you could do go on to my website, which I'll put down in the comments, and you can click on that and go put your email address in, and then they will send you any of the new launches or anything like that, so you'll get double notification. So all right, so today I've had these, I forget where I got them. Oh, World Market. I bought them online on sale, but they're dish towels. And what I've been doing is making, although I need dish towels, I make myself one, but I bought 2 of these. So what I do is I make myself one, and then I make one that I put in, I started a hostess bin. So I've been putting hostess gift bin. So if you're invited to a last minute party or barbecue, or somewhere where someone's hosting a pretty big event and you're invited to it, I still think it's nice to take them something, like a little tea towel rolled up with like personalized, and then tie it with a ribbon as just a thank you for using their home or inviting you into their home for things. So I've been trying to be better about making some hostess gifts and putting them in a bin, so I have them ready when I get invited to something, or you have holidays coming up, you get invited to a Thanksgiving dinner or gathering, or a football party, because we're 7 weeks away from college football, but who's counting, things like that. So then you can quick do that. So this is going to be, we'll see how it turns out. If it's it'll be mine. If it's good, then I'll reproduce it, because I have 2 of these towels, and I will put one in the hostess bin. So also, and it could be a gift bin too, you guys. If you get invited to a birthday and you want to throw some things in or something, you can do that. So these were from World Market, and they were regular $4.99, and I remember these being on sale. They were at least half off. I remember getting 2 for kind of thing. So they're very nice, thick. We also have tea towels on our website that are kind of like, well, they're tea towels. They're nice to put over bread and things like that, or display. So this is called, if I can see, Birds and Bees. And this is a little A size. Our A size transfers fit on t-shirts really nice, or they fit on towels. They fit in on some of our surfaces. We have A, B, and then we have C and D. And we've added a couple more sizes in the last couple months that are smaller and half of C size and things. So pay attention to that. But this has the beehive and the bird, and I kept going back and forth, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do the beehive all in black. Make it simple, ink. Since I haven't inked for a little bit, I just do it simple and practice it. So we have that, and then we have one of our Chalk Couture ink mats, and these, you guys, you got to have one. Right now we have a new 9x12 one that's perfect. I cut mine up, as you'll see. I have a little jumper thing I'm doing, a child one that I cut to fit, you know, one of these sizes to go inside of a onesie, and so you can cut these up. But this one has loved, as you can see, keep this, goes up, back over it. These wipe off with water just like our transfers and are reusable. You can see they're sticky. So this is perfect. I'm going to pull you guys down so you can see what I'm working on here. Let me turn my light on, and we will get to work and make a tea towel, or make a towel. Okay, so let me pull you down here. Okay, so you can kind of see what's going on here. Okay, we might get visited by Banksy, Banks, my cat. He's nosy over here. Okay, so I want to tell you guys what's been going on here, but let me get set up here first. Okay, so this particular one has one of these, which I love because you can hang it on a hook. So you want to make sure you orient yourself to, okay, if this is going to be hanging on a hook on this end, then you want to make sure you put it on the other end, right? So just kind of that kind of logical things that you guys would think of that I maybe won't until it's too late. So what we're doing is I'm taking the sticky mat and putting the towel on it. And you guys, when you're inking, this is twofold, like 2 purposes. Don't stretch it too much. Just one, you don't have to iron it, because as you can see, you can kind of press down and get the wrinkles out, and also it will hold your project in place so you're not moving it and smearing it, kind of thing. And also it will keep it from bleeding through to underneath when you're doing fabrics. Okay, so I'm going to take this little cutie here. So obviously this is our middle, right? So you got to figure out how far down you want it. So you can cut this in 2, because wouldn't this be cute on like either as for a tier tray to put on a little block or something, or on the, you know, shirt or something. But I'm going to use the bee, but I'm partial to birds, you guys. I'm one of those weird bird weirdos. Oh my gosh. So Banks has knocked off everything and all my stuff's missing. Okay, well, I usually have my green scissors that I'm sure are here somewhere, but we'll use these. But we have scissors that you can trim off the they don't gum up when you they're for transfers, but you can use regular scissors too. It'll work. Just cutting this off here, making it into 2, and then what you'll do is save this, because if you're new to my to Chalk Couture, my channel, you'll save this and your backer sheet. And what you'll do is, these are reusable silk transfers, silk screen transfers. So there's a screen in there, if you can see, and wherever the screen is where our chalk paste or ink will go through, and it makes this crisp, beautiful project every time. And when you're done, you just take this and wash it under cold water in the sink, let it dry, and you put it back on your sheet, and you can use it 8 to 12 or more times, depending on how well you take care of it. Okay, so here I'm just kind of eyeballing it. If you're a precision person, go ahead and measure it. And you know, sometimes I do if it's a gift, but right now these lines help. So I kind of am looking here to line it up on the edges. And it looks straight to me. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Sorry about that. Okay, so it looks straight to me here. So I'll show you. This is what we've got. Got it lined up. Again, you can measure if you want. And I'm going to get my black ink. Let me find it. You could do gray or green or whatever. We have so many different. This is black velvet ink. And guys, when you're using ink, you got to be careful because it is not forgiving. You have to be careful because if you get it on something, it will not come off. So I don't want to get it on my shirt here. Okay, so I'm going to get a little stir stick and stir it over here off camera so I don't get it on my project. And our ink is this gorgeous shiny ink here. So I'm just going to put a little on here. And when you're working with our, when you're working with ink, you want to make sure you have some wipes here because you're going to get it on your fingers, which will get it on your project. Trust me. I've done it multiple times. You want to just make sure everything stays cleaned off from your hands. Okay, so we have squeegees. And our squeegee, I don't know why that won't stand, you guys. I'm sorry. Here's our squeegee. You can get different sizes. Okay, so when you're working with our paste, as you can see, I'm just putting it on like butter. You just put like spreading on toast. Be careful not to go off of the green or it will go onto your towel and then it'll be on there. So when you're working with our paste, which is on most other surfaces, when you're working with our paste, you have to be kind of quick about it because it will dry in the silk screen transfer and you don't want it to do that, or dry on your project and then you've got a mess. So, but with our ink, you can take a little bit more time, which is good because you want to be so careful on those edges. You can put some painter's tape or our tape on the edges if you don't trust yourself. I'm living daring today. Okay, so you just go over it and you want to push it down enough to go through the fibers, but you don't want to push it too much because it'll bleed. The excess here, you're going to want to wash, put it back in the jar. You don't want to waste it. Check your fingers. Everything good? Now here's the peel and reveal. This is the exciting part. And when you're pulling it up very slowly to pull it off, you can look to see if you've missed anything. Like I missed this bee. I could put a little more on that bee. Make him show up a little better. And then you can lay it back down. Ugh, that was a lot on my fingers. It would have been on my towel. See what I mean? Okay, so I'll pull this up. See, he's a little, and if you miss a spot, just go back and lay it down. Okay, how cute. Okay, so then you're going to want to take this to your sink right away when it has ink on it and wash it off, like I said. But let's get this. I'm going to show you this. Line on here. Look how cute. And you can put, you know, we have some that say buzz on it. You can put something else on it, but I think that's cute. So it's just a little beehive. Now what you're going to do is let this dry. And after it dries, you're going to take it off of here and you're going to want to heat set it. And how you heat set it, I have a video on my Facebook page, Crafty Christy, if you want to look at it. How you heat set it is you're going to put parchment. You're going to put this on like a something under it so it doesn't melt your work surface. You're going to put parchment paper, or I have a sheet, a Teflon, like one of these Teflon sheets over it, because I used to do t-shirts for the girls. And what you're going to do is with a heat press, like I have a Cricut heat press, or you can use an iron, you're going to, for 310, 305, depending on the fabric, you're going to set it down for 30 seconds, and then you're going to flip it over and put it on there again for 30 seconds. Then it's heat set permanent. You can wash it, put it in the washer and dryer, and it will last. I've never had anything come off, and I've washed t-shirts and towels and things. If you have an iron, the difference is you're going to put it on a non-mist or steam. You're going to have a dry iron on medium heat, or cotton, or whatever your fabric is. I would put it on cotton for this. It's a little higher. And then you're going to do the same thing, put it on a ironing board or something, put a parchment paper over it, and then you're going to do it for 4 minutes on each side. So it's a little longer if you don't have a heat press. But okay, that's it. And I will try to do more videos. I'm going to be back on and doing more videos. I've had since October, we've had quite the long month, year here. So what's happened, just in a nutshell, and we can talk more about it as I do projects, but in October, end of last summer, we all did a girls trip and went to Lake Tahoe to see my daughter, and we had a great time. When we got back, my mom went for her yearly mammogram. No history in our family. My aunt had it, breast cancer 5 years ago, not non-hereditary kind. No other breast cancer in our family. So my mom had her yearly mammogram, and they found a 9 centimeter lump in her breast. So the story has a happy ending, but at the time it was a lot, because she's our matriarch of our family. She's healthy. She's a go. I have to make an appointment to see her. Like, how does this happen to her? She's healthy. She's always never drank, never smoked, always took care of herself, always did the right thing, not on a single medication. Okay, no health issues at all. So she gets this 76-year-old, and they said when they, looked at her and did all of her labs and all of her echo and all that stuff, that how they couldn't believe how healthy she was. So everything was perfect except that lump in her breast. So around that time, after she was diagnosed and her chemo was set up and the whole year and a half plan set up, then my dad gives me a call, and he's got ulcers on his feet that we don't know what happened. It was like a degloving thing, and he's got ulcers. So I was over there every day, twice a day, doing his dressings from October, and now I went down to once a day, every day, and now it's once every couple days. So hopefully he's going to get cleared soon, but that's been happening. My mom has been getting chemo. I've gone to all of her chemo treatments with her. She got chemo she was in the hospital in December, had a scare, got chemo, and then when her chemo was done, she had a mastectomy in April. That was an issue with itself, because she had to go back twice to surgery because of bleeding. We almost lost her. That's twice we almost lost her this year. And then she's done radiation. So the radiation she completes this coming Tuesday, which is her birthday. So, and then she's got to do some maintenance chemo, like drug, until probably the end of the year. So they believe they got it all. Of course you never know, but there's no indication. It's not in the lymph system. They feel like they got it all. Praise God. My dad's healing up. Everything's going well. Then my hubby decides to, at 55, have a heart attack over Memorial Weekend, and he had an emergent triple bypass surgery, and he is, thank God, cleared now from sternal precaution. It's been 6 weeks since his surgery, so now I feel like I can come above water a little bit and do some videos and create again, because as you know, it's therapy. If you guys are crafters or creators, you know it's therapy. So I need to do it. So I'm going to get back into doing it as I can and still take care of my patients. And that's that. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Like and share for more fun crafts, and to see all of our new stuff we have coming and new stuff we have now. Mine's in the mail, so hopefully it gets here soon. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.